for our last stop of the day, I wanted to stop by the BrauHaus. They have the most beers on tap in all of Steamboat, so let's go. We are in the middle of Colorado at a ski resort. Why a German-style beer hall?
You know, in my travels, I've learned that I think the Europeans do après-ski better than us. And I'm trying to recreate that here. I really, truly am. It's a sense of warmth. It is being outside. It's enjoying these beautiful surroundings. I mean, most of our guests and visitors are coming out of work in cubicles and office blocks around the world. They want to be in this beautiful environment, and what can we do to make them feel warm and welcome and feel a little bit of that Gemütlichkeit.
Barry, thank you for pouring us some beers here already. What are you drinking on here?
So I'm drinking a Munich Helles. This particular one is Munich Gold from Hockershore in Munich, Germany. Fantastic beer, just a crusher. Light, easy drinking, just like a German Pilsner, but without the bitterness that you would normally get from that. And then you're drinking the Duchess, which is absolutely fantastic. A Flanders red. It's a sour, but it's not a punch you in the face, super sharp sour like you get most of the time out of American-based sours. So first of all, it's aged in the large oak casks that have been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. So part of the flavor that you're getting there is hundreds of years of flora. Essentially, that's built its own little ecosystem within that beer. And then we blend, or not we, they blend a 6-month and an 18-month-old version batch of that beer together to find just that perfect balance. It's absolutely beautiful. It's not for everybody, but if you're a sour drinker, and honestly, if you're a red wine drinker, you may love that beer. It's really, really unique. We pride ourselves on having a not only very robust beer menu, normally 75 to 100 different beers, of 56 on draft. Wine on draft as well, but realistically what we really try to do is give a good representation of all the different styles of beer that are out there around the world. We're more than happy to give you a free taste of anything that's out there or anything that we have for the most part. No, it's fantastic. That's our job as educators, really, is to let people know there's a whole lot of really cool things out there.
I was going to volunteer you to take all of these, but is it okay if I split these with you? Okay.
Jump in there for sure.
I'll start it. What am I drinking here?
So Czech Var, Czech Pils. So similar to a German Pilsner, a little bit less bitter. Fantastic beer. Crisp, clean, easy drinking.
Slammable beer.
Very sippable, very crushable beer.
That's awesome. What do we got up next here?
So next we're moving on to the Kolsch. The Kolsch is a fantastic beer. It's a lager brewed at ale temperature. So it gives you, it's a light, crisp beer, but certainly a lot more flavor than you're going to get from a Helles or a Pilsner or something like that. This particular one is Reisdorf Kolsch from Cologne, Germany, as I alluded to before.
From Cologne.
Yes, it is probably the quintessential example of the style.
What do we got next?
Next we're moving on to Chimay Red, which is a Belgian double. So this is a relatively mild beer. I want to say it's 6.5 to 7%-ish. The flavors are going to be a lot more intense. You're going to get caramel notes. You're going to get all kinds of additional layers of flavor. One of the tricks to a good Belgian beer like that too, you really want this beer to warm up. It has to pour at about 38 degrees, but we really encourage you to warm that beer up. I mean, the flavor profile changes dramatically when it has gotten closer to 45, 50-ish degrees. It really opens up and you get the flavor.
All right, what do we got next?
So next we're moving up the scale with the Belgians. This is a Golden Draak, which is a Belgian quadruple. So ABV on this one's going to be a little bit higher, probably in the 9 to 10% category. So it's certainly not a crushing beer.
Yeah.
You know, it's a sip lightly.
Enjoy.
Absolutely, positively. Now we're at the Maharaja from Avery Brewing in Boulder, Colorado. 10.5%, big, strong double IPA. If you can have a beer that is 10% alcohol and you can't tell that it's 10% alcohol, the brewer did an outstanding job. And that is, to me, the best double IPA in America. So to round out our list, one of my favorite beers, the Ondex Doppelbock. So Doppelbock meaning double strong in German vernacular. Big, rich, malty. You get lots and lots of flavors and nose of dark fruits, cinnamon, just really rich and honestly a bit on the sweet side.
Well, thank you for sharing all this
Absolutely.
knowledge. And if somebody wants to come down and get a spread like this, would you be willing to talk to them, or would the bartenders be willing to talk to them about each of the flavors?
Absolutely,
like this?
positively, yeah. And it's something we pride ourselves on, is the overall knowledge of our staff. The beer knowledge is right up there, so we're happy to educate you and let you try a little something too. Like I said, that's kind of our undocumented mission statement, is to really help people, educate them in what's out there. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't, and that's totally okay.
Cheers.
You're very welcome, my friend. Prost.
Food, Prost. Until next time.